Hi, loving God goddesses of all that is. This is Chris Parr from Miraculite Healing, and I want to thank you for being here today. So thank you and blessings. Today's video is a wonderful video. I am an initiator of the mysteries. That's today's video. So it's the fire alchemist, don't you know? It's what an alchemist seeks, grinding away at the hard matter in order to free itself forever and ever and ever. So it's the fire alchemist, don't you know? It is what an alchemist seeks, grinding away at the hard matter, grinding away at the doubt, the self-pity, the unhealthy anger, okay? The shame from child to teenager to adult, the guilt, any other unprocessed emotion, applying the discipline to do so in order to free itself forever and ever and ever. You cannot teach Christ, it must be unchained. But you must teach a student what a student is and pull them from the depths of ignorance, superstition, and fear. The journey is painful, long, and it is hard. The body is sickened by it. The body has to change and metamorphosize its entire genetic code in order to facilitate the changes in consciousness. So the whole being must change here, okay? The physical, the emotional, the mental, and the spiritual. Why is it there is Christ that never have to be reincarnated again? Because the Christ takes the body and all with it back to source. Okay? The apex of a great righteous and moral conscience. A great soul. That great soul of Christ lives in every single one of you. So Jesus of Nazareth lived the principle of God in man and expressed it beautifully. Yeshua ben Joseph is not responsible for saving you or anyone else on this planet. You have to rise into your power through fire alchemy. The kingdom of heaven is within, and it's always been within. That is what Christ came to teach. We all have the kingdom of heaven within, don't you know? So you want to awaken the kingdom of heaven within you. Maybe you're not getting it because you are bound up in the cocoon of self-doubt, guilt, fear, shame, unhealthy anger, and all kinds of addictions, mechanical, chemical addictions. So you have to unbound yourself and rise into your holy Christ self and have a cocoon of love. It's always been there. Little by little, it has had leakage. Those moments you did something and you felt it. And you felt it deeply and profoundly, even for a second. You wanted to laugh, ha 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 ha, all over the place. God Goddess oozes out in that expanded moment into consciousness. You can do this, and nothing can stop you. Then doubt comes in, and then we say, oh, you got the wrong person. I can't do the job. I can't be the spiritual teacher. I can't be the healer. It's too hard to come to my daily school. You know, what I teach is not heard enough. It isn't even here enough. The learning isn't here enough. There are not too much of my teachings. There isn't enough of it, okay? The school progresses according to human energy, human will, and human ability to change and learn. Do you want to change and learn? Do you want to grow? You're all strapped with the limitations of this physical life, this physical plane, and its burdens. But I tell you, this can be made a lot simpler, right? When unlimited thinking fills your being, when the mind is free from the tormentor of limited self in its own doubtful ways. Slay your doubt. When it is released, the power that goes with that will do wondrous things. Do you believe it? Do you believe it? You can achieve all things, Divine One. Everything is possible. When I speak of joy, I do not speak of it in terms of having everything you want. There are people who have everything and still die wretched, miserable, and lonely people. I'm talking about having everything you want. The fullness of self, the deepness of soul, rich in an attitude and knowing by God Goddess which is right. The righteousness of the view. There's a joy in the freedom when it realizes it can never be chained again. Break the chains, unshackle the chains. There's a joy in an attitude that knows it is hungry and is going to be fed and it's going to be filled. It will rest, but only to wake up to be hungry again. This is because to live a peaceful life is to live a boring life. Do you want to live a boring life? Simple life? Take it easy? Do you understand the message I'm trying to say to you today? May my messages touch you so deeply and so profoundly you understand. My beautiful advanced people that are here, my teachings will touch you too. For when you go back to do the breath again, you engage it with such power and such freedom. It is the most awesome discipline of the breath you ever have. So be it. Jesus of Nazareth lived the principle of God in man and expressed it beautifully. Did he not? Did he not? Jesus became his own savior, which in turn he taught others how to become their own saviors. I too have learned from Christ, from living on the streets, addicted to crack and heroin, severe drug addictions, institutions, prisons, experiencing death, to rising into my own salvation, by understanding the principle of Father is within. God Goddess is within. Love the beautiful entity that you are, Divine Ones. You are, and love the God Goddess that you are. That you are. Everything is life. Everything is the God Goddess of all that is. God is everything. And I mean everything. This tree, this whole surroundings. All around you, sweet, loving child, is the unknown God. Touch it. The unknown God is there. Just take a breath. And breathe in God Goddess and all the light spectrums and electromagnetic energy all around you. To create the space. And God and Goddess filled that space. So be it. I am an initiator of mysteries. I am an initiator of mysteries. This is Chris Parr, Syrian Lemurian Wisdoms and Teachings. Thank you for listening to me today. Thank you for being here today. Woo! Woo!